Hello and welcome to my first media evaluation. The song that we used for our AT music video was Tonight Alive's The Ocean, which comes under the pop punk genre. In order to research more into our genre, we used YouTube to look at similar videos under the same genre. We came across videos from Blink 182, Green Day, Avril Lavigne, and as a group we came across that most of the videos had live performance, which us at our level we thought would be a bit difficult in order to arrange. So we decided to look more into the rock genre, which pop punk actually formed from rock, so we decided to go back to the original roots, and we found more inspiration from these type of videos that we thought we could actually produce, such as there was a lot of performance elements of the videos, and then there was a lot of narrative, which as a group we decided that we wanted to bring together for our own music video. And we took inspiration from Linkin Park, which is one of my favourite bands, and other bands like Bring Me to the Horizon, Black Veil Brides, which is also amazing. And so yeah, so in respects we actually kind of looked more into the rock genre, but in comparison to pop punk they were actually very similar. It was just in pop punk there was a lot of live performance, which we thought would be difficult to film. Throughout our A2 music video, which we later called Drown, we were using Andrew Goodwin's theory throughout, such as there had to be a relationship between the music, the lyrics and the visuals. In accordance to the theory, we took lyrics such as "Like the ocean lies inside of me" and directly used this with shots of the ocean which were overlapping other shots in our music video. Furthermore, other lyrics such as "Praying for the day that my spirit is finally free" had a significant influence on our narrative aspect to our video, and therefore we decided to base our video on adolescents that were trying to escape from feeling insecure and self-conscious. Therefore we used props such as mirrors to display this, and we had inspirations from Bring Me the Horizon's sleepwalking video to symbolise the protagonist trying to escape. Furthermore, we used projection shots of scenery over the vocalist Georgie's face in order to create a sense of escapism. This was inspired by a video by Toy Boat, which falls under the same genre as our own music video, and therefore as a group we conformed to Goodwin's theory of having a direct link between the visuals and the lyrics. We also conform to the rock genre, which has the tendency to cut between performance and narratives. Furthermore, in terms of mise-en-scene, there was other aspects that we conformed to in our pop punk / rock genre. The representation of the band through the costume conforms to the pop punk genre, as our demographic of teens to late 20s consists predominantly of adolescents and young adults. The style of clothing and accessories tend to be casual, with jeans, t-shirts, trainers, Vans, Converses, and also due to all our members of our band being female, we were planning on wearing minimal makeup because aesthetics are seen to be, to an extent, as rather unimportant within pop punk, with the music and community it brings amongst the young listeners being the main focus. In addition to Goodwin's theory, music videos have the tendency to have intellectual references to films, programs and even other music videos. Typically, rock genre and other categories such as pop punk are most likely to feature have like a bit of horror, I presume. A perfect example of this would be Slipknot, such as the song The Devil and I. We conform this aspect to our own music video by using abandoned cellars on our set and very low-key lighting in order to create a grunge-like vibe, as well as an element of the unknown, which is typical of a horror film. In terms of editing, we conform to the rock genre by the use of fast-paced shots and editing which were really choppy, so it created a very chaotic sort of edgy feeling. And we also used techniques such as like hard lights, which also increased this aspect. We were inspired by the video by Linkin Park, Numb, I believe, which just, and in every kind of rock video we kind of noticed the whole very fast-paced editing in a rock genre. In terms of developing our own video in comparison to real media products, I believe that there isn't a band that just consists of 4 females, so I feel like we've developed on terms of having just a full female band, which is even more unusual because usually men are either doing the instrumental or are a vocalist. So I think that in terms we've developed in that. How we challenge conventions, I believe, is the fact that looking at the pop punk genre, we couldn't actually do the live performance, so we partially went to the rock genre. But in addition, when it came to what we wore in our videos, it was a bit more emo punk, so we kind of challenged that completely and went for a whole dark element aspect with like dark skinny jeans, dark clothing. The lighting was more dark, so we kind of conformed a tad bit more of rock and emo punk than pop punk itself. So I believe those are the ways that we've challenged our own video to create other videos to create a more grunge-like video. In conclusion, I believe that as a group we used forms and conventions of real media text in order to create a successful music video. Also for our audience to enjoy, which is the most important aspect, it is also necessary to include all the popular elements of the genre. And in this case we kind of mixed and matched genres, but they all fall under the rock category, which we have our performance elements, our narrative elements. So yeah, as a whole I believe we did conform greatly to these genres. Thank you, bye.